This plant is very good for carpet formation, at the same time too dangerous. It can destroy the tank too unless you maintain it properly. Whenever you plant this Monte Carlo, to have a good carpet, you should thin it and trim it on a regular basis to make the water, oxygen rich water, entering the substrate. Otherwise, all these things will happen, then throw away. That's all. Whatever the effort we have taken, everything will be wasted. Welcome to Nature Premi. Here now people are, or the hobbies, they are always after the carpet forming plants. And especially there is one plant is there, we will say Monte Carlo. Its scientific name is Micranthemum tuvidae. So this name is the most scientifically accepted name, but among the hobbyists, it is popularly known as Monte Carlo, Micranthemum Monte Carlo, or Hemianthus Monte Carlo, or the giant pearlweed or something like that. I don't know exactly, but the place where this plant was collected, there it is also known as Bacopita. Okay, that name is not so popular among the hobbies. This is actually collected in Argentina. From Argentina, the place Monte Carlo, the province is Monte Carlo. Some Japanese a few years ago, and they studied this plant properly, and they found that it is one of the good additions to the hobby. And today this is the most popular carpet forming plants, and people they are always after this because of its lush green growth and also its pearling effect. The same plant can be a villain too, I can tell you that. Looking at the beauty of this plant, people think, okay, let them grow like that. We want to see such luxuriant growth, so thick mat and heavy pearling, everything they enjoy. But they are going to keep one person told, a time bomb. Anytime your tank will get upset. Why? This plant definitely, that mat formation or the carpet formation, it is so thick, and finally what will happen, when it reaches around 2 to 3 centimeter or 2 to 5 centimeter height, such a vast growth of the root system and also such a heavily profusing stumps everywhere, the entire mat will become airtight or the watertight. Then what are the implications? Because people say that they are doing so well, why should we disturb that growth? No, unless you do something immediately, the whole tank will get upset and it will become a mess. Then finally you will have to throw everything and you will have to reset it. This is happening when such a airtight or the watertight mat is formed. The oxygen rich water is not going into the substrate. It prevents, such a thick mat prevents the oxygen rich water from entering into the substrate to supply enough oxygen for the bacteria or the beneficial bacteria. Try to understand. Without oxygen, this particular bacteria maintaining the nitrogen cycle cannot perform. Without oxygen, they will perish. And in addition to that, what's happening? The fish waste is getting trapped in this mat. Okay. Then the fish feed also getting trapped, and finally the bottom part of the plant will start decaying, and there also you can see some leaching of chemicals into the water is happening. All this happening and at the same time the beneficial microflora or the bacteria not getting enough oxygen, then who will perform the nitrogen cycle? The ultimate result of this one, you can see here, this is one of the tanks. So why it's happening like that? The microflora or the bacteria start perishing, they are dying. So nobody is there to take care of the nitrogen cycle, and sudden spike of ammonia is going to happen. Then you know what will happen if there is ammonia spike? Fish will die, they cannot tolerate. Even the negligible presence of ammonia is also not at all good for the health of the fish. Then you can see the melting will happen. Here not melting, here the bleaching. You can see the white leaf, this is happening, bleaching. This is also due to the excess ammonia leach into the water. The microflora is dying and no enough bacterial population to perform that cycle. How we can avoid this? Here we like to use a curved scissors to do the thinning and trimming. Then only we can maintain this mat in a very good form. Otherwise, the bottom side of the leaf will decay and stem will decay, and finally the entire mat will flot. So we should not make it happen. Once it happens, just throw away everything and redo the tank. This is the only option available. So this plant is very good for carpet formation, at the same time too dangerous. It can destroy the tank too unless you maintain it properly. Whenever you plant this Monte Carlo, to have a good carpet, you should thin it and trim it on a regular basis to make the water, oxygen rich water, entering the substrate. Otherwise, all these things will happen, then throw away. That's all. Whatever the effort we have taken, everything will be wasted. So regular trimming, regular thinning with curved scissors should be done in order to maintain its beauty. Okay, thank you.